it's Eric Lassard with your entrepreneur news. Today's another amazing day in the studio. And today I am joined by our guest, Irina. How are you, Irina, today?
Hello, good morning. I'm really good. Happy to be here.
Thank you very much. And can you please talk about yourself for a minute?
Yes. What would you like to know?
Well, who are you? What is it that you do? And some of the people out there are saying, okay, she went on air. Who is she?
Okay. So I'm Irina, as you well said, and I'm working with Abracadabra and Storybus, with yourself and Katie, and with an amazing team that we have with us.
Wow. Okay, what is Abracadabra?
Okay, for those who don't know already what is Abracadabra, Abracadabra is a place where we encourage kids and parents to learn through experience, by doing things, by learning through stories and asking questions. We have workshops and shows where we promote this concept of interactive learning, and now we are also running the Storybus in Ireland, in Dublin, and soon in other cities across the country. And this is what we do: learning through experience, having fun, and promoting way of learning that is up to date to these days and to the year 2015.
Wow, that is amazing. And may I ask, what is Storybus, and does Abracadabra have a radio show?
Okay, which question shall I answer first?
Well, first, I think you should answer the radio show.
Radio show, yeah. Well, we can make an announcement then that Abracadabra has its own online radio show that's happening every Friday with the help of Eric Lassard.
I wonder who is he?
Yes. He's really good with setting up the radio and being our guide in the technical world. And we're having a radio show each Friday morning talking about positive parenting and how to trust the kids, how parents can trust their kids.
Okay, now when you say trust your kids, what do you mean by that? What is trust for you?
For me, trust is listening to what the other person has to say, and then give him the freedom to do whatever he believes it's better for himself, and giving the freedom to the people that I know and the people around me to experience for themselves and find their way in life.
Okay, now do you trust your team?
Yes.
Okay.
And we build our team on trust.
That is amazing. And also that's the same thing that happens here on the Z-Hub radio station. We all here trust each other, including the technical guy, the marketing department, and who knows, whoever else is in the studio today. Now, Irina,
yes.
What is Storybus? Because I heard that Abracadabra also has a sister company or a brother company.
Yes, Storybus is our baby child. Yes, and it's a 4-hour experience trip that takes kids and parents and actually people of all ages into a story.
Ooh.
Literally. So you hop on the bus with us, and we will take you on a great adventure where we share with you a story, and then we take you to the place where the story happened, where you can explore more. So it's actually living the story from Dublin to special locations around the city, and with many surprises.
Okay, now let's say if I was a dad, or if anybody out there would like to bring something special to the children for this summer, where could we get in touch with you, and where could we buy some tickets to hop on to the Storybus?
Yes, you can find all the details on the website www.thestorybus.com, and you can get in touch with myself. Shall I leave an email address?
Yes, of course, we need an email.
It's Irina, IRINA, .abraschool@gmail.com, And we are looking for also for partners and for people who want to spread the news about the Story Bus and to share it with their audience and kids.
Okay, we will be back right after this short break.
Standing in the rain with his head hung low, couldn't get a ticket, it was a sold-out show. Heard the roar of the crowd, he could picture the scene, put his ear to the wall, and like a distant scream, he heard one guitar.
Hop on to the Story Bus! And you are listening to Z-Hub online radio station, and our sponsor of the week is Hop on the Story Bus. For more information, go to www.thestorybus.com. Today I'm joined in the studio with Irina. So, Irina, in the back, before the radio show we started, we were talking about how did you actually join Abracadabra and the Story Bus, because this is a really wonderful story.
Yes, indeed it is. My story is that I came in Ireland in September last year. I was joining an event for 3 days, and I decided to take another 3 days to see the city and visit around. And at that event, I accidentally meet Eric and Katie, and they said to let's have a chat for a coffee. And we started talking, and they told me about their adventure that they began last year, about Abracadabra School and how it reaches kids and parents to bring them an interactive way of learning, and how this will actually change the world in its own way. So I was really excited by the idea, and on the spot Katie and Eric proposed me to remain in Ireland and to start working together and make the Story Bus and Abracadabra School happen. So I thought for a couple of minutes, and I said that I am up for the challenge. And this is where everything began. Since September, I'm here in Dublin, working with the team, with Abracadabra School and now the Story Bus, and we are making things happen, and we grow more and more each day and each week. And ever since, I'm working on this. And the next day after I made the decision, I called my parents and I told them that unfortunately I am not able to take the plane back home, and that I am moving to Ireland.
Wow. And what do you think that they said about this?
Well, at first they were a little bit shocked because they were expecting me to come back after a trip.
They were thinking, what crazy people made her to stay here.
Exactly, probably. But after a few days, they just realized that they need to trust me, and that I know what's best for me. And they just were very supportive, and are still very supportive, that I am following my dream, and that I know what is better for me, and this was a good decision for me to stay here.
Okay, and who are your role models?
Role models. Well, my biggest role model, I would say it is my grandmother, because I really admire her. She's a really tough and strong woman, and she has been through many challenging times in her life, especially in the last 10 years, and she's still hanging on, and she's really supportive and always there for me and my sister.
Okay. And let's say, for example, if you would like to go to an event where a speaker, who would you like to go to? Who would you like to see and talk? You're like your second role model.
Okay.
Just to give an idea out of for the entrepreneurs out there, who are your role models? Or if you would like, I could suggest
in entrepreneurship, you mean, like in the business
anywhere,
world,
anywhere.
Okay, let me think about it a little bit. Well, I would like to see Richard Branson, but everybody wants to meet him and to see him.
Richard Branson is an inspiring businessman.
He is really an inspiration indeed. Yes.
And in the story bus, where let's say, for example, you'd like to pop on. What happens in the story bus? So where do we jump on, and what would be the story of the month?
Okay. Yes. So the story of the season in Dublin is the ferry story.
Ooh.
Okay. And you hop on the bus from Ibis Hotel.
Ibis Hotel. Okay.
Yes, back parking. After you book the ticket, because it's important to have your ticket booked before. And then we take you to Rasborough House, which is in County Wicklow. We share with you the ferry story, and we do some singing and fun games on the bus.
Yes.
And then you will discover the village of the ferries at the Rasborough House. You'll discover the story of the ferries, what is their mission, and what are they doing all day long there. And you'll enjoy the nature and the beautiful village, ferry village. And after that, after 2 hours spent there, we return back to the city and we share what we learned, and of course we sing the ferry song.
Oh, now that's amazing. Thank you so much for being on air with me this wonderful and amazing morning. Now for you entrepreneurs, it's time to get out there and start rocking off your day. So now it's time to end the day, end the radio, and best of luck with the day that sees this day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Eric, for inviting me, and have a great day, everybody.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.